Hello to our wonderful SmartUp Week evaluators. My name is Ava Halstead. I am the Director of Strategic Initiatives here at Leading Cities, and thank you so much for dedicating your time and your energy to help shape the future with us. So I am making this video mainly to introduce you to Launchpad 11, which is Leading Cities' virtual incubator for smart city solutions. I know that sounds very fancy, and I'm so excited to show you guys. So I wanted to give you a preview of this place because it is going to be our meeting spot for SmartUp Week, which, as you guys know, is the week of September 9th through the 13th. So each of you have graciously signed up for a time slot, basically to help shape the next generation of smart city solutions. So right now, our Acela City cohort is a whopping 100 companies stock full of entrepreneurs who are all innovating to create a more sustainable and resilient tomorrow. So your evaluations during SmartUp Week will help us whittle down to our top 10, where one of those startups will be leaving with $100,000 in non-equity funding. So all I want to say is you're doing some impactful work, and thank you so, so much. We are immensely grateful that you've dedicated some time to work with Leading Cities, and if Leading Cities can do anything for you in the future, please just let me know. So the meeting platform that we are going to be using to host this event is not unlike Zoom. However, the only difference is this platform that we're going to use enables conversations not only in groups, but also to be between two people, and it allows easy mobility to go from person to person to person. So you'll see what I mean. Without further ado, I'm going to get started and show you guys Launchpad 11. So I am in a private browsing mode so that this will replicate exactly what happens when you open up the link that I send you for the meeting space. So let's say this is the link I send you. We're coming in. The first thing that it's going to do is ask to grant permissions to your camera and your microphone so that other participants can hear and see you. All you got to do is click yes, and then it says app GatherTown wants to use your cameras. Yes, let's allow while using the site. And now, as you can see, we've got a character that pops up. If you want to change the way it looks, you can just hit edit and then easily change your skin color, your hair color, you can add facial hair, you can add clothing colors. It's so much fun. So feel free to hop in a little bit before you actually do enter, just if you want to do a little personalization before you start to evaluate your participants. So let's say you're happy. I'm super happy with this cartoon. Now you are going to hit join. Oh, and it's going to ask for your name. I suggest you putting your name and maybe if you want your organization next to it, like Leading Cities. Lovely. Now we're going to join. All right. So, wow, it looks a little overwhelming, doesn't it? This is what it's basically going to look like when you enter the specific room that I send you to when I send you an invite. So, basically, if you can see, it kind of looks like a video game. It's almost like Pokemon Go, where here's my little avatar. And if I want to move around the space, I just use my arrow keys in order to move around. Now, the good thing for you guys is you're not going to have to move much. Once you're in Launchpad 11, you don't have to use your arrow keys to move. You are in your space. You don't have to move. It is the startups that are going to have to be shuffling around. So lucky for you, you can just sit here. But I just want to show you some basic functionalities. See this toolbar down here? This is basically everything you're going to need to be able to do any functionalities. So the most basic things, we already put in our name, but if you want to edit your character again, or if you want to edit your name, so this is your like personal menu. Now, as you can see, my video is being used for the recording right now. However, this is where you're going to be able to see yourself, your video, and as you can see, my camera is on and my microphone is on. So right now, if someone else was in the room with me, they would be able to hear everything I'm saying. They would be able to see me. But let's say you don't want background noises happening. You want to mute yourself. You just got to click the microphone and boom, you're muted. If you want to turn off your camera, which I'm going to do because no one's around me, boom. chat function. Now, although you will be mainly using your camera and your microphone to be communicating with the entrepreneurs who are in your room, this chat function is a good way to communicate with anyone else or even on your entrepreneur. Let's say their microphone is accidentally muted, you can type to them, hey, your microphone is muted. Now, how the chat function works, unfortunately, there aren't a lot of people. Here we go. We've got some people in here. So let's say these people were active. If I wanted to talk to Olivia, I would click Olivia and create a chat. Easy as that. The chat might be used for announcement purposes, so that's always good just to know that that is there. So looking back down at the bottom toolbar, you can see these little tabs. And right now I'm clicked on the one that says participants. And when I click on it, a little menu pops up. Now, as you can see right now, me, my little avatar, I am in a meeting room. This is not going to be unlike the space that you're going to populate in. It's just going to have a room number because there are going to be multiple evaluations happening all in the same space. But here's the key. You won't be able to hear or see all the other judges evaluating, and that's because you will be in your own separate meeting room with your entrepreneur. So it's just going to be you and them. And if you can see on my screen how like there's like it's the room that I'm in is kind of lit up, and as soon as my little avatar leaves it, it kind of like the rest of the space becomes clear. Well, that is because everyone in this room right now that my little avatar is in can hear and see me, but no one in like the big space can hear or see me. That's why it's like darker outside. But if I exit this room, suddenly anyone else who is also in the main lobby space will be able to hear and see me. Now, the lucky thing for you, like I said, is that you guys just got to be in your own evaluation room and you will not be moving. And that means that you will be seeing in your chunk of 3 hours, three different entrepreneurs. Each hour, one entrepreneur will enter your little room. You guys will talk. And then after 45 minutes, you will have 15 minutes to fill out the quick evaluation forms. And then you will get your new entrepreneur. So it will be super easy for you. I just wanted to make this video so that the space doesn't intimidate you. It's an amazing resource that we found that has the awesome ability to replicate an expo or a huge meeting, you know, where there's so many people, but you want to be able to talk to them. In a Zoom, you're just staring at the grids, right? But in here, you can bump into someone, you can connect, you can walk away from someone if you want, you can do whatever you need. And so I'm super excited that you guys are going to be joining us. Now, the next steps is I am going to be sending you guys this video. And after the weekend, you guys are going to be getting the information about your startups that you will be evaluating in about a week's time by then. And you will be able to take the entire week just to read a little bit about them, read their proposals. It's nothing serious, but it will be good just to familiarize yourself with who you're going to be seeing before they hop into your virtual room. So I am so excited that you guys are going to be joining us. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and you will be hearing from me extremely soon regarding your information about your assigned startups. Thank you so much.